Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is your November love reading for all Virgo placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're interested in a personal private reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll find my other platforms there. Everywhere you are following me, this ups your opportunity to catch me live. When I'm live doing collective readings, you can ask me questions and to get a deeply discounted rate on a one-on-one connective reading. If you need a personal private reading, those are only booked through my website. Also there in my link tree that is in the description box of this video, also on the pages of all of my platforms. Right, when you click on there, you'll find my website. I offer tarot readings currently on sale and mentorships if you are interested. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to ask away. All right, let's get going. These are going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Singles are going to be looked at in the first half of the reading, and we will look at if you are in a connection experiencing issues with your partnership. We will look at your energy in the second half of the reading. I appreciate each and every single one of you. If you are brand new to my channel, welcome. My name is Cody. I am your conscious soul reader. We're going to get started right now. What do single Virgos need to know? If you're open to the idea of love, or if you've got your eye on somebody, let's see what could be going on for you in the month of November. What's about this person? Four of Swords. Person is very peaceful, very introspective. They could be somebody who is very at peace with themselves. They could be somebody who is very good at meditation. This is somebody who is a very rested soul, and they are very connected to their higher self through that energy of peace. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles is for the where you meet. Where you meet, Ace of Pentacles says that this is some sort of golden opportunity where you're being pushed into the spotlight to start some new project, to start some new job. This is possibly something involving you getting a raise or a promotion for some of you. For others of you, this is just an opportunity that presented itself that you just could not say no to. There was something calling you to this specific place, to this specific job, to this specific project. Something here, some golden opportunity has brought you both together. So the where, I'm feeling it could be someplace where you are looking to acquire money. Okay, could be at the bank, could be at the workplace. This could be online whenever you are producing and selling whatever it is you sell. This could be, you know, some sort of a side project that you just recently got into where you're acquiring information, right? And somebody is offering you a lot of information through a lot of inner knowing, somebody who knows their stuff. So how do you meet? King of Cups. King of Cups. Okay, again, with this Four of Swords and the King of Cups, this is somebody who seems like they've got everything together. This seems like they are presenting themselves in a very peaceful, compassionate way. This is somebody, Scorpio energy as well, with that King of Cups, somebody who's mentally and emotionally balanced. They seem unshakable. This person seems kind of unshakable. Very good. Very solid person. I like it. Okay, so who or what helps you meet? Eight of Swords. Yes, you're seeking some sort of knowing, knowledge, information. Maybe you've overthought something and this person is able to help you practically find, you know, this pragmatic new way of thinking. Basically, this person grounds you. This person grounds you in this aha clarity moment. They remove this obstacle of your own making. You get in your own head, Virgo, and this person can help eliminate any type of confusion, any type of overthinking you might be doing. Maybe you're you know, you're too heavy in the chaos. So this person is not attached to what it is you're going through. So they happen to be able to give you like this golden nugget that you're just like, oh my God, thank you so much. It's as if your brain unlocks the second they say this thing to you, or they present this opportunity to you, or they give you this thing that will help you achieve what it is that you've been looking to acquire, achieve, accomplish, learn, develop yourself in something here. But this is a person that will help you unlock a greater potential within. Okay, when do you meet? Two of Swords. Look at all of these swords in the way. Both of these have a blindfold on. Both of them. They're both this mental inability. So you're not going to notice it right away. You're not going to notice it right away because you're going to be too in your head. This is going to take a little bit. This is going to take a little bit to break through that chaos that you've created in your mind by overthinking something that this person they kind of waltz in, they give you this easy, simple solution, and it's as if it unlocks your mind, and you're just looking at them like in this golden light with all this rose gold out here. We've got 7 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. You are really in your head here trying to figure something out. Here's the Ace of Cups with the High Priestess, and then the 6 of Wands with the Chariot. Cancer energy out here as well, Virgos. How incredibly cute that you're so in your head that you just don't see this. And look at this Ace, the way this is being just delivered to you, and there's a dove of peace, right? It's as if this person just put your mind at ease, and you're completely at peace with what it is that they've brought to you. Okay. And then we have the 6 of Wands and then the Chariot card. This is you know, that's almost as if and they lived happily ever after. With the 6 of Wands and the Chariot, for crying out loud, this is like riding off into the sunset. Yay. Congratulations. Congratulations. Wow. Okay. That's cute. That's right up my alley. That's what I like to see. I like stuff like that because it makes me feel very nostalgic in my romanticizing, you know, loving connections. Because, you know, I always say Disney ruined me. And I have a ton of 7th house, 6th house, Libra, Virgo in my chart, like a ton. So I'm in love with the idea of love. And so when something like this happens, it makes me feel like everything I've ever believed in can come true. You know, it's that hopeful feeling. But this feels like, you know, you're so in your head that you can't even see this. And then this person comes along and they just say this thing, and it feels like it just unlocks your mind, and you're like, oh my gosh. It's almost as if it's the kiss that wakes you up from that deep sleep. Ooh. It's that kiss that wakes you up from your deep sleep. And when you think of like Snow White laying there, she is completely without her senses, right? That's what these are. The eight of Swords and the 2 of Swords, they have blindfolds on. They've restricted themselves by overcomplicating their situation. And so they can't see clearly, they can't think clearly, they can't hear clearly. Nothing can get in and nothing's coming out, okay? This is the kiss that wakes you up from your deep sleep. Oh. Okay. I am so sorry to feed your delusions. If any of this does not resonate, please check your other placements. But this is new love coming in. You know what I mean? Sky's the limit. We're only as good as our most limiting thought. You know what I mean? Like, we can truly block ourselves from having it all because we think, oh, that's not possible, or oh, that's only in the movies, or oh, you're just making it up, or oh, you're not being realistic, right? But our mind is so powerful. It's so powerful. Okay, we're gonna use the after. We're gonna use the after tarot and take a look at some clarification since we're just wanting to clarify. Let's clarify, please. I got the King of Swords, right? Somebody who brings you in that exact right thing, and then they lived happily ever after. Okay. Oh. Happily ever after, indeed, with the Ten of Cups. Rainbows, butterflies, unicorns. Okay. Cute. Let's put it back in. Let's see. Oh, my inner child is giddy. Okay. And Virgos could use a little time with their inner child. You guys are all about that, getting it done, that structure, the scheduling, the, you know, the strict order to achieve greatness, right? So a little time with your inner child sounds like just what the doctor ordered. That sounds like exactly the right energy to start manifesting and creating a loving bond with somebody. I got my permagran. Stop smiling. My nephew used to ask me, why do you laugh so much? I just always have. It just feels better. All right, Virgos. Let's get some clarification for my beautiful Virgos. Okay, yeah. Six of Wands. This person, they are very peaceful. This is somebody who, no matter what's going on all around them, no matter how much pressure's on them, no matter how many eyes are on them, they're a very clear thinker, a very pragmatic person. How? Wait. No, this is the where you meet. Yep. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. The King of Wands is that visionary, right? This is somebody who can see the big picture. This is somebody who's like, this is exactly what you need to do next. Or this is going to help you get to the next step. Or this will unlock that blockage that you've got going on right now. Maybe you can't see it clearly and you're just like, wow. Yeah, the visionary. We're shifting into wands with our clarification, right? The creative, the igniting, the spark to want to make things happen. Okay. So how you meet, oh God, King of Cups, King of Cups. How you meet is this person is just, they have got their stuff together, and they are they're the type of person that you can't help but listen to. You can't help but listen to this person because they just are this calming energy in a sea of chaos. And I feel like you're in this sea of chaos right here. The Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, for the what and how you meet and the when. This is you. This is your energy. This is somebody bringing this into fruition. The about the person, the where you meet, this has to do with them. The how you meet, like they're involved in that part. This stuff over here is you in your head. This person right here, King of Cups. We want this person to be a king and a king and a king. And another king. I had that King of Swords, remember? Okay. Eight of Swords. What or whom helps you meet? Star card. Eight of Swords. Okay, so we have the number 8. We have 17, which 7 and 1 is 8, right? So we have the star card is about your hopes, your dreams. Like you are putting a lot of pressure on yourself here for the star card to happen. Star card is fame. This is your dreams coming true. This is things that you have wanted for a very long time, that you have invested everything you've got into making this happen, with that star card coming out, Aquarius energy. And the when you meet. Page of Swords, Two of Swords. I freaking love this. This is information. This is somebody bringing you a message of information that just bing. So when that Page of Swords, so these are messengers, okay? When you think of this Page of Swords, this is somebody who can come along and just be like, maybe you haven't thought of this, but if you set those swords down, you could take your blindfold off and then you could see. And then you'd have your hands free to do stuff. And then you're sitting there and you're like, oh. It's the equivalent to looking for your keys when they're in your hand. Or your glasses when they're on your head. Something like that. Or they're hanging on your shirt. You know what I mean? And you're going everywhere and you're like, where the hell is my stuff? Or you're looking for your phone when you're on it. I'm laughing because I have been here so many times. You get going and you get doing and you got so many irons in the fire and you're working and you're knocking out your list and this person's like, they're on your head. And you're like, oh God, thanks so much. Oh my God. This is as fun as the Gemini reading. Okay, we've got Virgo energy showing up. Hello, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. The Magician with the Three of Cups. This creates a bond. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. This creates a bond through information. Hello. Look at this Two of Cups. It's like you run to this person, you're like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I was about to be late. You know what I mean? Or I need to do this. The freaking Lovers right under that. Ace of Wands. Stop. Justice, Four of Swords, Six of Swords. This person brings in balance and peace to this chaotic energy. So you're going to be frantic. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for somebody who's just going to come in here and they're just going to bring you this silly moment. Look at this divine pair and you guys are smart and you're in this moment where it's so silly and it creates this buzz for them to feel, this kind of adoration for you. And they're like, yeah, I get it. I've been there. You're welcome. And it's like, you want to go grab a bite sometime, or would you like to go get some coffee, or give me a call next time you lose something. I'll help you find it. Something cute that opens up that opportunity for conversation. I'm getting all giddy for you, Virgo. Okay. This is why I like to read when I'm high vibe. It's why it's so very important. So very important. Okay. Oh my God. How cute are you? Okay, Virgo. Let's get a little more. Tell me a little more about this person. Tell me a little more about this person. I feel like I'm coming down off a high from that. That was exhilarating. Sorry. Get back here, you. Okay. That was pregnancy. That was pregnancy flying off the table, right? Oops. You could have an oops moment. Oh, we got communicate. The second you communicate, oh my God, have you heard the funniest thing? We had this conversation and I've heard the funniest thing, like, I listened to the song and now I'm pregnant, or my person said that. One of my collective, he said he talked to somebody, he goes, am I pregnant? He's so funny. Because he was very enamored by this conversation he had. Anyway, it was so funny. But yeah, like we have communication and pregnancy coming out here. I think from the moment you start communicating with this person, you know the both of you are going to create beautiful things together. And this doesn't necessarily mean like the literal form of, you know, being with child. You know, some of you abso-freaking-lutely, yes, you can already like start picturing your life forever with this person. You're just like, I want this person's babies. You know what I mean? How when you meet somebody. Weird. How when you meet somebody and it's that weird, you just envision forever. We've got intuition coming out, right? You can just see it. You can just see it and you're like, wow, 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 wow. We've got vacation coming out. You will be traveling soon. Is that. We've got confession. So somebody here may be confessing to you that something about being able to procreate. They may tell you, you know, hey, look, I'm not able to, or, you know, if you just even look at me funny, we're going to have to be very, very careful because, you know, you might be the type of person who is super fertile myrtle. We've got gambling out here also coming out with confession and gambling with caution. Ooh, you may be telling somebody, look, I am very, very fertile, or there's complications with that. And so if that's important to you, you may not want to, we may want to discuss that or something like that. So very interesting that y'all are already looking at that potential conversation. Heavy. Okay, let's look at the Kipper, because this was so cute. And I think of like the Hallmark movies, you know, where everybody finds love and even the bad guy turns good. The dog comes back home. There's always a solution. Everyone lives happily ever after. Hallmark movie stuff, you know. Let's look and see what else does Virgo need to know. What else can I tell Virgo? From the Kipper. Incarceration. Imprisonment. Child. So this person's like, look, if you get with me, you are going to be tied down with a ton of kids. I'm telling you. Golly. What is that? Imprisonment and children? Oh my God, that is so funny. We've got high honor. Marriage. Let's go all the way. Great fortune. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Courthouse and concern with adjudication. So this person is the type of person who says, look, when I'm with somebody, it's for life. And when it's going to be for life, we're going to have family and it's going to be forever. And when you get involved with me, we're going to do the work and this is going to be the thing. There is no going to court. There's no going and getting, you know, adjudications to get this thing undone. I think it's a great fortune and a high honor to be in union with somebody and to be gifted with the idea of procreation, right? This is not imprisonment for me. Or this is the type of person who says, you know, I'm not dating to date around. I'm dating for life. I'm dating for marriage. I want the full meal deal. I think of this meme I saw that I told my person. It was SpongeBob standing in front of a cage and it was Scorpio energy. And it says getting involved with a Scorpio and SpongeBob standing in front of a prison cell and it's all dark and he's like, and it says, come on in. I wish I could find that meme. It's so funny. I may just recreate it. It was so freaking funny. I have to recreate it because I walked into the cage. I like it. Okay. Cute. Okay, Virgos. So, so awesome for you. I like it. It was adorable. You know, we're not mad at the idea of getting involved with somebody for the long term. I'm not trying to get involved with somebody for how long you want to do this. You want to do this about 6-7 months? And then how do you want to end it? Do you want to have a big fight? Do you want to piss me off? Do you want me to piss you off? You know, and then you get the next person and you're like, how long do you want to go? About 1 year and 3 months? Does that feel good? About maybe a year and a half? You got 1.5 years in you? Okay. Let's do 1.5 years. How do you want to end things? You know what I mean? We're not going into things with the idea or the expectation of this is just going to be a fleeting moment for the most part. When you're looking for a connection, when you're looking for connection in the way of intertwining your life with somebody. I mean, if you're just going out looking for physical intimacy, this is not the reading for you. This is probably not even the channel for you, honestly, because I don't teach that here. So, but yeah, if you are open to the idea of connection or partnership, just note that the type of person who's coming in potentially for you in November is probably going to be about that forever after. And this is going to be somebody who's going to emote that energy of a peaceful life. If you were to bond with this person, you would feel at peace. When they give you this moment of their energy, it's as if you can see the rest of your life in this moment. Because of the way that they unlock your brain and shake you out of yourself. Shaking you out of yourself. It's magical if you let it be. All right, Virgo is cute. That was Virgo's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of November, singles. Now we will move into if you are in a connection, partnership, and experiencing issues or complications. We will take a look at your relationship now and see what the future could hold. So let's get... I'm going to grab my favorite. The Unofficial Shitty Tarot. All right, so if you are in a partnership or a connection with a person and you're experiencing issues, we're going to take a look and see what the strength of the relationship is, what the challenges of your relationship is, what your lessons are, what your person's lessons are, and what the future is. All right, what does Virgo, yay, Hermit, need to know? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And of course, if you are a cross watcher, feel free to switch that energy around as needed. All right. What does Virgo need to know? Strengths of the relationship. Four of Cups. I didn't know if that's a strength. The Four of Cups, though, is about being able to make clear and known what it is you like and what it is you don't like. So this Four of Cups, while yes, it's boredom, discontentment, resentment, unappealing energy, right? It's also about understanding, what you don't want. Okay, so this is a really clear, honest look at being, very capable of communicating with one another. What are the weaknesses? The Death card, Scorpio energy coming out. Now, the Death card and a weakness is going to be this is when we don't let things go. This is when we're unable to really make true changes to evolve past what was going on, what was not working. Okay, so unfortunately, there is an air of discontentment all over your connection. Okay, yikes. So what are the lessons for you in this partnership? We've got the Hierophant. What are the lessons for your person? That's Taurus energy. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. So, okay, this is about being more forgiving and more understanding, and this is about being more realistic about what a true partnership is, and also for your person, because this is a very equal, fair give and take. So, I feel like somebody here has been possibly taking more than they should. Maybe they're, this is that energy of the bank account of love. Somebody taking more withdrawals than they are making deposits. And so there is an awareness of this. Now, either way this goes, whichever way this goes for your person or the other person, however that is, but this is somebody who is very acutely aware of the ledger of the deposits and the withdrawals in the bank of love. Now, your lessons in this are with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is talking about what you signed up for, what you agreed upon whenever entering into this partnership. Okay. So there needs to be probably a sit down between the both of you to truly look at what the issues are as they stand, and how to be more about what you can do for your contribution on changes, assistance, making differences. Okay. What's the future? Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups. So, okay. We definitely need some clarification. Seven of Cups is confusion. We have the Six of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, Justice, Two of Cups, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Sun card. So this just feels like a long history. A long history of things accumulating over time, where there has been a buildup of issues without much movement past them, without a resolution, possibly. Maybe we've just kind of ignored things. Maybe we've just kind of tolerated things, or agreed to disagree. Which, if you agree to disagree enough times, you're going to basically disagree your way out of a connection. You will find so many ways that you both are not on the same page, that you will give yourself an entire book full of reasons why you should not even be together anymore. Because if you have so little in common and you have so many differences of opinion, right? I've been in this situation and it's like, why are we together then? So, and this does happen, if there are enough instances and occurrences throughout your lifetime that happen where not much change has happened, then you're very unclear whether change could ever happen. Because if it hasn't happened so far, then who's to say that, a little tarot reading is going to change your world? Or, somebody's gonna, if you share this reading with your partner, they'll be like, oh, okay, now I get it, let's get on track. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of lessons, a lot of appeasement, forgiveness, mercy, truly being self-aware instead of looking into the other person. This is about you being accountable for self. And when you're accountable for self and your other person is accountable for self, then everybody is finally on the correct page. But when we're trying to look outward and say, you don't do this and you did this and you used to do this, but you never do this, we're focusing outward. And we're putting a lot of pressure on our person to perform and meet expectations, whenever we ourselves are supposed to be responsible for our own expectations and our own responsibilities and our own actions and words and motion in life. Okay, so this is about you being very clear and understanding of what it is that you will tolerate and what it is that you won't tolerate. And not trying to control the other person, but only saying, look, I'm never going to control you. It's impossible to do that. Plus, I'm not the type of person who could, because I have no control over you. I only have control over myself. But I am going to lead by example. And this is what I will tolerate, and this is what I won't tolerate. And you're either going to meet me at that level, or we will have to figure out how to depart and separate. Okay. Let's clarify. With the teaching tarot. All right. Got Taurus and Scorpio energy out here. All water and earth. Interestingly enough. All right. Let's clarify, please. Clarify the strengths, the weaknesses, your lessons, their lessons, and the future. We can clarify. Ooh. The Knight of Pentacles fell out sideways. That is a pinch of dedication and a pinch of stubbornness. With the Knight of Cups trying to come out. Okay. With a whole lot of trust and love. And the Ace of Pentacles, of taking advantage of opportunities when given. Tell me about these cards on the table, please. These cards on the table, please. We'll pull these out because they just wanted to be separate. Okay. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Get these down so you can see them too. All right. Tell me, please. About the Four of Cups, the Empress. Empress is operating from the place of self-love. Okay? This is what I will tolerate, and this is what I won't tolerate. For my dignity, for my self-respect, for understanding and knowing my limits and what my value is. Truly understanding your own value and your partner as well. Your partner has in their inherent value. You have inherent value. Okay, so this is everybody just kind of saying, look, I know my worth. I know. Death card, Fool card. Yeah. This is, you know, the need and the want and the understanding that there needs to be a new beginning and a change, and everybody kind of trusting and hoping that that would happen. But there being a real lack of commitment to true change and dedicated transformation. This Fool card can't decide whether or not they will or won't. This is about that big promise, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And will you or won't you? Yes or no, in or out. Hierophant with the Death card, right? Strong, heavy Scorpio out here. This is new beginnings and ending old ways that just don't work anymore. These are not working for you, and everybody needs to be on the same page in order for there to be success. Six of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's a little bit more major arcana than this minor arcana from your person. Your person is more in this energy about trying to figure it out. You know, look, this might be you being very stubborn and just kind of saying, well, I know what works. I get this. And your other person saying, well, I have a voice too, and I deserve to have a place in the structure of our partnership. Or you may be telling your person, look, I think that we both need to really sit down and figure out what we both want and what it is that is not working and what's going to happen there. Okay, because it's not just about saying, this is what's not working and this is what I think you should do to fix it. This is about having accountability, being self-aware, and making those efforts and changes in order to have true different outcomes. Because if we keep doing the same thing over and over again, we're going to keep producing the same results. This might be why there's this lack of commitment to change. Seven of Cups, King of Cups. So the King of Cups here, this is about you just kind of figuring it out. Even though everything is confusing, I feel like you're both dedicated to sitting down and seeing what the other person is capable of. Time will tell. This is a time will tell situation. This isn't about just taking each other's word, because that hasn't happened so far. Right now we need to actually, let's sit down, let's be pragmatic and actually put pen to paper, you know, what's working, what's not, and then actually do the work. And now enforces the time, and I believe this could take, you know, 7 weeks, 7 months before you start to feel very comfortably that this is locked in, that this is getting gotten, that people are understanding what you're saying, and they're feeling like you're understanding where they're coming from. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. This is being fair and balanced. Everybody on the same page. This Eight of Wands, though, is a cry for things to happen like sooner than later. Not much more grass can grow under this. I feel like this needs to happen sooner than later. We've got the Queen of Swords with the Death card, the Ten of Wands. So there is, you know, somebody here probably inventing their own chaos inside of their head because of the fact that this has gone on for so long. There's been so much that we've kind of dragged around with us. This Page of Wands to the Hermit with the Star card and the Four of Pentacles. Y'all got a lot of work to do. Not gonna lie, but those are the partnerships that last. When everybody sits down and they commit to doing the work, to making the dedication to our partnership, to our unified connection. How can we strengthen what we've built in order to have a successful outcome? And then starting to do the work. But we can't sit there and hold each other to a perfect, you know, expectation. Look, I've told you what I want, and now I expect you to just do it, right? We have to deprogram, we have to reprogram. So this takes time. This takes time. This takes effort. And it's, I believe y'all know and trust. I believe y'all know and trust in this. But it's just a matter of, you know, are we going to hang on to each other, or are we going to hang on to the issues? Are we going to be able to rebuild, or are we too stubborn to let go? That's where the Seven of Cups comes in. It's up to you and yours, right? And everybody's different, and every relationship is different, and it just depends on what the hell has happened. You know what I mean? How far gone is this? How deep does the rabbit hole go? And are you able to even see the light out of this hole? Okay. All right. Let's get some Oracle. Okay. Oracle. I did have, we did have the other cards that had fallen out, exactly depicting what I had said. Taurus, Leo energy showing up. Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, right? You guys know this is a good union. You guys know this is a good union. It's going to take a lot of strength and fortitude to do that hard work required. If it were easy, it would have already been happening. Everybody would be doing it if it were so easy, right? So listen, things happen. Things happen, and the way you deal with them, and the way the way it winds up in the solution part of things, like what is the conclusion of this issue and what will be done differently moving forward. If that is not had and that conversation never happens, then it is everybody's depiction of their perception of the way the fight went and what they got from it, and then winging it from there. And unless we're sitting down and we're actually understanding, look, this is how I feel hurt, this is how you're feeling hurt, and this is what I will do differently on my part because I'm aware of this, and this, and you say this is what I'm going to do, you reciprocate, Six of Pentacles, then we're all focused on doing the work that it requires. And I support you working on yourself, and you support me working on myself. This is the recipe for 60, 70, 80-year-old relationships. That's how they do it. That's how. Too many people, too often, is just, yeah, well, you know, there's plenty of fish in the sea, so I don't have to put up with your crap. And if you can't get it and I can't get it. But here's the other part. The other side of the coin is that somebody is just not getting it. Or, God forbid, you know, this happens. Sometimes people just grow apart. People change. It happens. It just happens. I changed, thankfully for the better. But if I were still with my ex-husband, he would think I was a Looney Tune. He would think that this whole thing was banana nut bread. But I've never felt more correct in my entire life than when I was guided to my awakening. Just as he's never felt more correct in his life moving to Mormonism. And that was a boat I could not get on. And mine is a boat he would shoot out of the ocean. So people grow apart. It happens. It happens. We develop, we change, and that's the only certainty in life. You know what I mean? So, but that's also, it's a beautiful thing, and it's a blessing and a curse, right? It's a blessing that we change because we're capable of change. So you can be capable of working on yourself towards common goals, or we can understand that, look, you know, you're different, I'm different. Let's go have different. Okay. Let's see. What else do my Virgo placements need to know? I feel like this required the Love Oracle. No. Nope. They said beach time. Beach time Love Oracle. That's what they meant. Beach time. I kept hearing right near the beach. All right, let's look here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Engagement rings, soulmates. Yeah, this is a long-term partnership connection. There is, you know, understandable things that happen over a long period of time. Things happen. You know, we go through things. We make mistakes. We fail tests. We are pushed to grow. We're pushed to change. We're pushed to become more self-aware. What else does Virgo need to know? One time through this deck, please. Okay. Instantly. Axe. Grim Reaper. Hello. That death card showing up a couple of times, right? So, this is about transformation, transforming your life, stopping these old patterns, finally fixing what needs to be fixed. This is stopping those patterns. We've got wedding rings, addiction, okay? There's been some things that have developed over the years that have come in between you and your partner here into your divine union. We've got ascending, which is more transformation, transcending obstacles. And this is about transcending the obstacles of some outdated thinking. Okay, with Cassette coming out, this is something that has been outdated thinking about replaying the events of your heartbreak over and over again, using this as a shield in order to help you feel victimized so that you can try to give yourself something. But you need to move on from these issues. You have issues moving on from issues, which that needs to be talked about. That needs to be discussed so that we can truly evolve and let go of painful situations, whether it be letting go of the situation or letting go of the connection to the situation, which could be your partner. If there is too much pain tied to a person and you just ultimately are unable to move past that, then we cannot drag our person through life punishing them over and over again for mistakes that have been made, because everybody makes mistakes. But signing somebody up to a life of imprisonment, of torture, just because they made these mistakes is just completely on. That's on another level of wrong. It's not right. It's not feasible. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for your person. We've got healthy choices sitting out here. Cupid's arrow is about having faith that love is coming. But this is an invitation to talk about what needs to change. We've got mirror self-indulgence out here, right? So this is somebody focusing on self, and your person needs to focus on self. Everybody needs to just look at their own part in this and stop trying to point fingers. Look at your own part. Look at where you're responsible. Why are you tolerating bad behavior? Why are you looking the other way over and over again? Why are you not speaking up about it if it bothers you? You know what I mean? Voicing this and looking at where you're responsible for tolerating something if you don't want to tolerate it. If you're responsible for causing pain, of being selfish, or really only being of a place of your own satisfaction, then why are you engaging in a connection from a selfish place? Just whatever the case may be, whatever your details are, however that resonates. It's about being self-aware and having accountability for self, because everything else is out of our control. Everything else is out of our control, but you absolutely need to start talking, because that will help everything. That'll help clear up a lot of confusion. Because I feel like you guys are just kind of getting along to get along. It's a lot of, look, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. Well, what's being done to change it? All right. Okay, Virgos, I feel like that was your reading for November. That was pretty heavy. If you're interested in a personal private reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. Clicking on that link tree will take you immediately to my webpage where you can book a personal private reading with me. If you're up for it, if you scroll down to the bottom, you can follow me on all my platforms on social media. If you happen to catch me live doing a collective reading, I give a deeply discounted rate with a one-on-one reading. They are quick, they are live, it is public, they are posted on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. On TikTok, they are not posted because nobody on TikTok has that kind of attention span. On the platforms, be sure and hit that like button. I greatly appreciate all your interaction, your comments, your subscribes. Your notification bell that you hit will alert you every time I'm energetically called to bring you a reading or to go live here on this platform. I hope you all have a blessed November. I am wishing you all the love, light, and abundance you can possibly stand. And until next time, y'all take care. See you soon. Bye.